All right, back here for sideboarding. On my side, got some Spreading Seas to try to shut down some of the double lands in the Eldrazi deck. Can also target a Waste, which in combination with Blood Moon might actually be like the straight-up block. Got this Vendilion Click. It's just like an aggressive threat that is able to pick apart the Eldrazi's hand. Usually they have like one or two big threats and a lot of air, so could be effective, especially when I'm leaving up Mana Leak. Batterskull is something that can actually race a Reality Smasher, and it trades with Thought-Knot Seer straight up, so it seems pretty good. As far as cards I'm taking out, Remands are typically not where you want to be against the Ancient Tomb deck. This version that I'm playing against right now doesn't have Cavern of Souls, which is notable, but still I don't think Remand's going to be particularly effective.
But every time they tap Ancient Tomb, they take 2 damage. So remanding their spells is good.
Ah, yes. So Remand might be good against Ancient Tomb decks, but Eldrazi decks are just too powerful.
Yeah.
They have no drawbacks. And then I'm taking out Lightning Bolt. This deck has 3 Burst Lightning in addition to 4 Lightning Bolt, and Burst Lightning has the upside of being able to kill a Spellskite or Thought-Knot Seer if it's kicked, and Lightning Bolt cannot kill those cards, so we're going to be boarding out one of those.
Okay, on the Eldrazi side, I'm just bringing in some Oblivion Sowers. I expect games to go a little bit longer, and having a nice big threat later in the game is good. Maybe I can just take all of Michael's Islands.
Can also just never kill it, ever.
Yeah, 5/8 is also just gigantic. I'm bringing out some of the removal in the main deck. Dismember, I just don't think I want the full 4 copies. It only kills a few select threats, so 3 should be enough. It's possible I should bring out more. And then Ratchet Bomb, while it's nice to sort of have this idea that you have an out to Blood Moon or Spreading Seas or something, look, the number of times where that's actually going to come together, where like you don't have Waste, they have the Blood Moon, you get your Ratchet Bomb down, get to wait 3 turns, and then suddenly your hand's unlocked and you win the game is, it's just a fairy tale. And so it's not something I even want to try to do when the other modes of the card are so poor.
Usually you don't want your answer to the biggest threat have to spend 4, so.
Exactly. So small changes, and come back for the rest of the games.
All right, we're back here for game 3. My hand has Blood Moon, so I'm going to keep.
My hand of 6 cards again is a little bit awkward, but we have enough mana to do things and get to scry. So I will keep and scry.
Scrying is great.
This is something we already have a lot of, so to the bottom with you.
It's like your hand is 7 cards now. You just bottom that? That's great. Okay, normally I would be interested in fetching before Serum Visions, but since we specifically want lands, I would like to keep a higher density of lands in my deck. So I will Serum Visions. Pretty lucky. And now we have to decide whether we want to draw this card, and since we do have these in our hand, that certainly could be appealing. I'm also interested in just trying to dig for something interactive, because presumably if we can get this card into play, then even if we brick for a few turns on casting this, we'll have enough time. So I'd like to just find something to manage the board right now, so I'm going to bottom both of these. Your turn.
Okay, not a bad draw. I will play an Eldrazi Temple and a Mimic.
Yep.
You can go.
All right, we drew something that was exactly what we wanted. Your turn.
I'll attack for 2.
So now I can decide whether I want to go ahead and cast this. Obviously, we can infer based off the fact that Ross didn't play a creature to pump his Mimic that he probably doesn't have either Thought-Knot Seer or Matter Reshaper. So there's probably nothing that we actually want to save this for. I also really want to use my mana this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 life and Burst Lightning this.
17?
Yep.
Okay, well, the reason I attacked first was to bait a removal spell, so my Thought-Knot Seer didn't get mana leaked. So I will play Blinkmoth Nexus, exile Thought-Knot.
Well, joke's on you, because I have 2 pair and no mana leaks.
This is just not fair.
Taking P and Kieran, I assume.
Yeah. This is just not fair at all. I don't know why I'm cutting your deck.
All right, I'm at 17 life.
You can go.
There's no guarantee I can actually just beat the 4/4. So
You have another P and Kieran
well,
here.
I don't have red mana. Your turn.
You have Blood Moon in play.
Well, you know, could just draw a bunch of basic islands. You could just jam your second Simian Spirit Guide and just die to 2/2/8.
13.
Yep.
You can go. Come on, wastes.
Go. Okay, I didn't want to say anything. I'll play a Snapcaster, give Burst Lightning flashback. No! I'm so stupid.
I'm at 16.
Okay.
You got a 9?
Yep.
Would you like to burst lightning me?
No.
You can go.
Alright, I will play Snare Visions this turn now.
Yep.
I will
Cheating looking at the third card.
keep both of us on top. I guess there's not. It's kind of just a free roll to play the second Blood Moon. Go ahead.
Come on, wastes.
Don't draw wastes. Just don't punish me for being an idiot. I actually deserve for you to draw wastes. I should have just snapped Snare Visions probably. It's just like a much less risky play.
Take
But
you for 4.
I don't know. I'm at 5.
5. I'm gonna chalice in 1 this time.
Sure.
I think I want to shut off various 1-mana spells. You can go, especially with Brimman's no longer in your deck.
Go.
So you have 1 card in your hand.
Yep.
I do not know what it is. You know the top card of your deck, and it's a card that you like. If I attack with Thought Not Seer, you will likely trade. But if you untap and just have a 6th land, you end up getting to just throw the 2 Thopters in my Thought Knot anyway and still have a 2/2. And I really don't have any conceivable way of stopping this. So I will try to force the action now.
All right, triple block.
Okay. Really need to draw wastes. You can go. Probably just says Batter Skull.
Nah, just another Piet.
Yep.
Go ahead. Don't do it.
Okay, that's not bad. 4 mana Herborg, 5 mana, Endless one for 5.
Sure.
You can go. Herborg, of course, still legendary under Blood Moon, so.
Okay. So to trade within this one, we basically have to throw away our entire board. So there's no combination of the 2 Thopters that are able to handle a 5/5. So our best bet is, I suppose we can attack for 2 damage in the air with our Thopters, block with Pia, and then toss both of our Thopters. That plan is really, really bad, and we die if Ross draws a Dismember. But if Ross has a Dismember, we probably can't handle the Endless one anyways. We'd have to chump away with a Thopter, and then we have like 1 more turn at drawing something like Batter Skull. But I guess there's no reason not to just like attack with 1 Thopter. If we leave 1 back, we don't die immediately to Dismember, so.
What's the difference between attacking with 1 Thopter and 2?
You just Dismember my P and I die.
Doesn't that still work?
You Dismember Pia and I get a chump at least.
Okay. Yeah. The chump, I guess, is worthwhile.
Go.
I'm at 15.
Mm-hmm.
And given that every turn I don't attack, Michael gets to draw into more things to more efficiently deal with my Endless one, I'll just force the action now. Hope to win the Stop Deck War.
Yep, I'll double block.
Order Pia first.
Toss a Thopter here.
Play Temple. You can go.
Go.
You can go.
Go.
Waste Reality Smasher.
Ugh. I'm at 5 life, aren't I?
Yep.
This is not good. Alright, it resolves.
Attack.
Burst Lightning with Kicker, your Reality Smasher.
Discarding.
Discarding my Snapcaster Mage.
For your Chalice.
Yeah, I'm dead.